First, the fun and friendship quickly turned into a very serious and intense energy. Right off the bat, you could tell this land's going to be insane.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app knowing how to code. This is
The crowd was electric before anyone even came on stage, and there were times where the announcers couldn't even hear themselves talking.
All right, let's move on. Queasy, Swizzy, Merstash. Levin, I'm coming to you. And what's interesting about this trio is obviously the Swizzy factor, right? Finally getting to play together with his actual trio mate.
Yeah, I can't even hear you, Z. I can't even hear you right now. They're way too loud for my guys, Swizzy, Mustache, and Queasy.
And the crowd was definitely playing favorites.
These three names is kind of like, hey, any one of these trios could go on to win. But then we kind of throw a wrench to it.
Honestly, this felt more like a WWE event than an esports tournament. And although I was watching from home, I can't even imagine how this energy would have felt in person.
You've been to many of these Fortnite global lands, but how does this one compare so far?
This is like nothing I've ever seen. This is the craziest land ever.
But now it's time to talk about the actual tournament, and let me just say, this thing was insane and came right down to the wire. So heading into day one, we need to talk about game one because things started crazy right off the bat. Peterbot, Cole, and Ritual decided to switch off of their drop spot and land at the train instead of Dystopia City.
And do you see this already? They're already not landing at Dystopia City. Everybody was talking about it. They heard the rumors. I kept my ears to the streets all week long to figure out what their game plan was. And scrims leading up to this weren't necessarily netting the best results. And now you see them already over towards Foxy Floodgate.
After landing at the train and looting up, they would decide to then third-party the fight already happening at Dystopia City, seemingly hoping to avoid the first off-spawn battle and get a slight damage lead on the team. But unfortunately for Peter, Ritual, and Cold, this plan did not exactly work.
Company, shields are cracked. Peterbot's not letting anybody escape his sights. Peterbot's aim is just notoriously shit. He is chasing them full on key with those crash pads. He might be able to make it before they can pull up the double revive. He's challenging the wall. Victor V trying to do what he can to defend. Victor V goes in big time. Peterbot shut down. Ritual. They don't need this. They don't want this. They're looking to see if they can still clean up the exchange, but without Peterbot, they're going to be forced to temporarily retreat.
This is almost exactly how it was playing in some of those practice games. But this time, Paper, Epicwell, and Victor V, they're being the aggressors in some of these situations.
The trio was able to later revive Peter, but at that point they were obviously at a huge disadvantage, and the favorite heading into this global championship